Yo, what's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be showing you how to make a nuke. This is episode 4 of how to build a cannon. In the last episode we made the sand comp and we got it stacking. So if I fire, this is what we made in the last episode. So our sand fires out and it will be stacked like that. And we should also have one-shot sand. So now time for the nuke. So basically how I built this in the last episode, it might not fit in here, but we're just gonna do it anyway. So first of all, we're just gonna break this. If you have space, you can do it without that, right? But we're just gonna break this to give us a little bit more space. So the nuke compartment usually goes inside of the scum on this ladder right here, right? So we're just gonna have a little hole right here. And then we're gonna make a platform, so it can be in this direction or in this direction. I'm just gonna do it here. It doesn't really matter where you do it. I just like to, actually, we're just gonna do it on this side, just to give us a little bit more space. Now we're gonna start the 16 right, and this is just gonna be a simple nuke. It's not gonna be something advanced. So we're just gonna do our infinity boosters again, a little bit like this. We're gonna get some ladders. And we're just gonna build our infinity boosters like we usually do. You guys have probably gotten tired of building these boosters, but they're usually everywhere, so you gotta get used to building them. Now we can use one tick on that one, although you don't need it, but I just usually have that. We're gonna do just the design, stack 14 right, stack 14 left. And now on here is where our nuke is gonna sit. So first I'm just gonna wire this booster. I'm gonna do like a interesting way of wiring, so I can actually wire it a little bit like that. Now for our nuke to be able to be laid, we need this pot to fire right before the last infinity booster, or the ping pong, that is. I mean the ping pong or the last infinity booster usually is the ping pong. On a single scump it's before the last infinity booster. Anyway, now that we've got these wired, we're gonna start doing our NukeHammer. We're gonna leave this for the end. So your NukeHammer goes inside your hammer compartment. So what we're gonna do is you can put it on top. I'm not gonna put it on top though, because yeah, no. So I'm gonna move this up by, let's say, 5, and then we're gonna just stack this up. So stack 5U, and then we're just gonna fix this horrendous design that this caused us. Now, if you guys always want to nuke, then I mean most of the time you do, you could just start right off by leaving a gap here for your NukeHammer. Okay, so I'm gonna show you 2 ways in this video of how you can nuke. There's alternating NukeHammer and there's a normal NukeHammer. So right now we're just gonna use, let's just say we're gonna use, so a ratio that, I'm just gonna do a random ratio. Let's just say, let's stack this 14, right? And this is 30 NukeHammer. I mean, that's not that much, but it's some. So we've got that. Now we're gonna build our nuke. So in this tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to build a 10 GT nuke, and I'm actually going to explain right now what GTs are. So a 10 GT is, let's just say like this. So this is a 10 GT nuke, a little bit like this. So as you can see, you've got a gap in between all of these. And then you've got 5 on this side and then 5 on this side, like this, right? Now, what that does is, basically, if you've got your nuke, the more GTs, the better you'll nuke, or let's say the harder you'll nuke. So if I'm wiring my nuke a little bit like, let's just say, like this as an example, right? So you wire it with comparators, and then in between each of these gaps you put a repeater, and that's how you make your GTs. Let's say I'm wiring it a little bit like this, right? Like this. We want each of these sections to be one game tick in between. So give me a sec. we want each of those sections to be 1 game tick, which we obviously can't do with a repeater, because a repeater is obviously 2 game ticks. So how you do that, you basically use the sticky piston and the redstone block. So I'm gonna show you how I wire it. We're gonna put a 4-tick repeater here, 2-tick repeater there, then do this, so redstone, sticky piston, and then this is how you game tick your nuke. So basically, if I count these ticks, this is basically 4 or 8 game ticks, and then this is 9, right? And that goes 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 10 game ticks of nuke. And with the NukeHammer, that's gonna blast it down. All of these game ticks are gonna go off and just nuke your wall down. Now, how a nuke works is basically, how do I explain it? So a comparator renders differently than a repeater, right? If I've got these two right here, if I have a repeater here and a comparator here, these actually technically fire at the same time, but also don't. So in a game tick, everything renders differently. A comparator changes the render. As you'll see on a web boss nuke, you've got repeaters to make it work well. Now, basically, when you've got loads of dispensers like these and you connect them with comparators, all of these dispensers render differently. In a game tick, every entity will render at a different time. It's very short, and in Minecraft, normally, the shortest thing you can actually get is a game tick, but inside of that there is render. Anyway, not boring you guys for too long, that's basically the simple way of how a nuke works. So all of these render differently, and that just makes it, these you render with repeaters, and now a comparator renders a little bit later than a repeater. So what you do is you put these on the same ticks, the first game tick and then your NukeHammer on the same ticks, and that'll basically make it so it nukes down. So I'm actually gonna wire my hammer again, so let's just do it a little bit like that, and that should be our hammer wire. So to wire our nuke, you gotta first find a ratio. So I'm not gonna show you guys if it works on auto, that's gonna be another video. But first, how you find your nuke ratio is you go to your sand comp and you basically count how many ticks it takes for your sand comp to open. The server is a little bit laggy now, so I might not be able to show you this off really quick. So now I'm just going to see. So to the torch is 28, and because this is a double sand comp, you want to either fire the nuke 5 redstone ticks after the sand comp, right? So from 28 you would fire out 33, or 7 after 7 redstone ticks, right? So that's what? That's 35. We're gonna try 5, and if a problem occurs, then I'll show you why, and I'll show you the way to fix it, and I'll show you how it works because of the nuke render that I was talking about. So first, we're gonna wire our NukeHammer, and this we will change this later. I just want to show you guys a simple NukeHammer for this video, and then later on I'll show you how to wire it more complicated. So we can wire our nuke a little bit like, let me stack all of these, let's just stack them 4 up, like that. We can wire it a little bit like that. So we're gonna do the sticky pistons and the blocks. You can choose how you wanna wire it. I mean, this is just how I'm gonna do it. So 4 ticks. So you need, I'm confused. So 5, 5. I'm gonna do that actually. So this is 5, and this will also be 5 when we have competitors here. You need these to be on the same ticks basically. So now we're gonna wire our NukeHammer. So hopefully this is enough ticks. So we're gonna just put repeater, redstone, and then just keep on putting repeaters. This probably won't be enough ticks, but let's hope it is. So let's count it from the start. There's actually too many. So we have 38 and we need, let's just say right now, we need what? I said 33. So we can reduce 5 ticks, so that's 3, so that's 35, and then you can reduce 2 more, so there you go. And that should be correct. Now, oh, okay, that was weird. If we fire, if everything is set and I disable the nuke, you guys should see that my sand should blow. And I'm not gonna cut anything out of the video if it goes wrong. I'm gonna just try and fix it on video so you guys know the possible errors. But this should work. No, that did not work. Okay. Now why is that? Give me a second, guys, to think. Could it be because our sand is clogged? Yes, it probably is. Let's just see why our sand is clogged. It could just be an error for maybe one shot, or it could just be that the sand comp isn't correct. Oh, I know, guys. Oh, my bad. So we basically unwired this booster. We're gonna just wire this again, but this time we're gonna wire a little bit differently, because as you can see, we can't actually do it like this. So I'm gonna get rid of this wiring. And how do we do it? Let's just say we're gonna wire it from over here. Let's just do it from over here. So stack this up and then glowstone all the blocks right there. Then you wanna select this block, select that block, stack this 3 up and then delete that. And then on this side you wanna go boom, redstone, 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 redstone. And then over here you want to go pistons, piston, 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 with that. Right, you usually don't need the top one, but we're just gonna have it there. And now we're gonna wire from over here. So let's see if we do something a little bit cheeky. So our power right here, we're gonna count it again, should be this side. Our power is on 20, isn't it? Okay, so 20. We need that booster to fire 19.5. So let's see how many ticks. I'm going to show you guys a way how I wire it sometimes. So if we go into here and count. Whoa. I'm confused. Hold up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm really confused. Okay, if we go over here and count these ticks, and then count from over here, that is 9 ticks, so we have quite a few to work with, 10 including that one. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make it so we fire it off over here a little bit like this. So we're gonna just do some spaghetti wiring, but it's not gonna be that bad. So we're just gonna say, let's just say we're gonna do how am I gonna wire this? We could technically just go like that. Should work, right? Wrong, apparently. We could just do some really mad wiring. Let's see, boom, boom, block there. Okay, guys, this is really spaghetti, but it's fine. Gonna be kind of a long video, but you know, sometimes you gotta deal with problems. So now we're gonna check these sticks. I want you guys to see everything, basically. I said I'm gonna explain everything, so if you guys have any problems, you can just watch the whole video and then just see how I do it and just copy. So this right now is 14 plus these, that is what? Hold up, guys, I'm confused. Whoa. I think Crystal is a little bit bugged right now. Did I count those? Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, okay, whatever. Let's just say. So right now it's 14.5. 14.5. We want to add 15, 16, 17.5. And then 18, 19.5. And that should now hopefully launch our sand out. I mean, I don't really know if it's gonna work, but let's see. No. Alright guys, I'm back. So the problem was that apparently the ticks were incorrect. So Crystal was having a little bit of an error, but we're fine now. Basically, there should be one more tick. Anyway, now if we add this back, and then if we enable the hammer, we should see that it should stack, then it should explode. Hopefully. So stacks, then explodes, you see. Next, we're gonna actually make the nuke. So now that we have the NukeHammer going, we're gonna make the nuke. So let's wire the nuke first of all. So because we made a few adjustments here, we should be able to wire the nuke without any problems. Although we might encounter a few. So you wanna wire the nuke. This is how I wire it. You can wire it differently. I mean, it's, as I said, all in how you guys wire. Also, real quick, people have been asking me about like what type of videos I'll be doing, like things like, oh, what are you planning on releasing next? I mean, to be honest, I don't really know. It's just whoa, that's kind of weird. I'm just looking for something and then just doing it. So I'll think of a thing like, oh, let's show them how to build a 255, and then I'll show you guys how to build a 255. I'll show you guys how most things work, how AGs work. I mean, I think some people want to learn how AGs work, although I'm not particularly keen on showing you guys how to do that, because I'm not that good at AGs myself, but I'll show you guys. And if you guys think like this is the whole part of cannoning, like, it's really not. If you guys think that, oh, this is the whole thing of cannoning, making a 255, it's really, really not. I mean, making a 255 is only the start of what you can do with a cannon, to be honest. Anyways, so now, if we wire these boosters, you guys should see, hopefully, and I'll try and fix the problem if we do get a problem. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Comparator. Remember that, guys? Yeah. So, let's redo that. I did that mistake on purpose. Totally. Not like I've been wiring everything with repeaters and I just accidentally forgot. Now, guys, basically you just gotta wire it with your comparators. Otherwise, you're gonna have a really big oopsie. So yeah, comparators here, and then we're gonna do the same thing here. So if Manacle's watching this video, he'll be probably ear-raping, saying comparator, because I do that sometimes when we're building a cannon. That's just because I don't get enough sleep, man. I have like, yeah, oof. Alright, anyways, if I fire this, you guys should see, hopefully, that it will nuke. And we'll see if, oh, okay. I think I know what the problem is there. So we didn't get any rendering errors. One of the errors is if you render that too early, or if you fire it too early, your nuke will be down, like really low in your sand. I'm pretty sure this is just a timing error. So let's just see. So this is 5, and this is 6. So simply we could just make this 3, and we can make this 1. And that should actually fix it. Because our nuke did get shot out, and it did basically nuke, so you saw it has a drrrr all the way down. So, well, not all the way down, now it should do it. Yeah, there we go, boys. So, as you'll see, we'll nuke quite far down. I mean, I think we nuked all the way to, yeah, Y20. Now, I'll show you guys what that does on a wall. So, on most servers, you have OD3 on Crystal, which basically means something like, I don't know, something like maybe Obidora 7 or 8 on a normal server. That's what Obidora 3 on Crystal is. So let me make some walls. So walls 49, and then 7. Instant water. And if I fire, you guys should see that the nuke isn't particularly good. It should be okay, because it's 10 GTs. And that's quite powerful. But it won't be particularly, like, perfect, if you guys get what I mean. So, what? Am I dumb? I am quite dumb. Ignore me, guys. I forgot to here. Wow, didn't I'm dumb. You guys can laugh. You guys can bully me. There we go. So now if we turn instant water on again and water these walls, you should see that it should work now. Let's just water like 4 or something like that. You should see that it should hit it now. Oh, I really oofed on that one. That's happened a lot of times. So it makes, like, as you can see, it's not very great. I mean, a nuke is meant to, you know, nuke the wall. On the second shot, it should make like pseudo holes. Obviously, it's not pseudo. A pseudo is something completely different. But he'll do something maybe a little bit like that, hopefully. Or it could just clean it. Yeah, so just like these little holes. Now you can fix that by adding more GTs to your nuke. Not nuke TNT. This is enough nuke TNT. Adding more GTs. So like this is 10. As you can see, this is 10 sections. You can add more. Or you can do what I will show you in a second. So what I'm going to show you now is how to make an alternating NukeHammer. Now, an alternating NukeHammer alternates how far each GT of nuke goes every other shot. So let's repair these walls. Now I could use a bone and repair these. I'll just do it normally. So let's start building it. So I don't think we're going to actually have enough space on this side here. So we're gonna do it on the other side, maybe. Now, for my ratio of alternating NukeHammer, I usually use 14, and then after 14, I use 3. So on one shot, you've got 14 NukeHammer. On another, you've got 17. So let's stack this 7 right. And if I'm not really dumb, this should be, oh, it's 16, okay, so that's 14, and then we're gonna do 3. Just do a little bit of design. This video might be a little bit long, but at the same time, it might not be. So, how are we gonna do this? So we're gonna wire these like normal. And how would I do the alternator? First of all, you have to do that, so a sticky piston with a block. And then you want to do something a little bit like that. So a little bit like that. And now, yeah, I don't think we can do it on this side. Or maybe we can. No. Let's just, should we? Oh, we could do it another way. I mean, yeah, sure, let's just do it like that. Okay, so we're gonna wire a little bit like this. And now we're gonna do another sticky piston with a repeater right here. And this will alternate, basically. So on some shots, oh, here, I'll show you guys. Okay, let's just fire this. Disable the nuke, however. You'll see that this will now turn off. Here, I'll show you guys with a button. So, how do I show you this really well? Let's first reveal TNT if you like. So this shot will fire, and these 3 will fire. Oh, or maybe not, apparently. Oh, so you see that these are firing. Basically, we need to make this fire. So I think the way to do that is to just do that, I think. Yeah, so now it fires. You saw? And now it shouldn't fire. These 3. There we go. So that's our alternator done. I mean, I usually don't do it like this, but just for this tutorial, let's just keep it like that. Sorry for those issues. I mean, I don't usually get those. It's just because these are really close together. Usually I use web boost, and I'll show you guys that in another video. If we now do that, and now we count optics, it should still be 33 on our NukeHammer, hopefully. It is. Oh. Alright guys, that is weird. I'll be back when the server's back up. Wow, didn't the server just crashed? Alright guys, so I am back. The server rolled back a little bit, so I kind of lost the things I showed you. We're just gonna again count this, and I hope the server doesn't crash. Because, yeah. Alright, so 32, 33. So we are actually correct on that. So now you'll see, if we fire this again, you'll see that one shot, it will, you'll see the sand. You'll see it inside of the sand. Let me just reset these walls again, because they blew up themselves. Luckily, they kind of didn't blow up, which is kind of nice. So, if I fire, hopefully, very big hopeful, because let's hope the server doesn't hack anything up. You will see that one shot, the sand will be lower down, so the sand will be nuked lower, and one shot will be nuked higher, and that's how you're alternating. Yep. So now it's low, right? And the next shot, it should be a little bit higher. The sand should go to like here. And that should nuke the wall quite clean. And as you see, this nuke's a lot better because it's not as much nuke. And you'll see that now it should clean it. Hopefully. I mean, there we go. So there you go, guys. So, as you see, quite a big difference. So the sand was nuked down there at first. Now it's over there. And if I fire again, you'll see that it will go back down there. And that's because your NukeHammer is alternating. Now, if you want to add a lot of NukeHammers, your nuke will be a little bit less efficient. Usually when you alternate, it's quite efficient. So, you see that now it nuked down to there. And it also nuked the sand behind it. And you'll see that now these walls are clean nuked, or sort of clean nuked. Not as clean as a web boost, but yeah, guys. So that's basically how you do your nuke. If you guys have any questions, I'll actually link my Discord below, and I'll just I'll link my Discord below, and I'll also put the Candling Paradise link in case you guys want to come on and message me. So yeah, that was about it for the video. I don't think there's anything else. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. Right? Bye, guys.